You asked for this! Down you go!
What?
Kiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra. Nami mama jiko na. Don't eat.
Greetings, stranger. My name is Gelrud. Are you a Pazak player by chance? It's so hard for me to find a match now that I've been banned from the Upper City Cantina. A simple misunderstanding. Some of the other Pazak players don't understand the finer points of the game. So what if I win 15 matches in a row? That doesn't mean I cheat. There's no justice. My lucky Pazak deck was confiscated and I was banned from the Upper Cantina. Since then I've been desperate to find a match. Excellent. My funds were getting somewhat low. You did well in our last match, but I think your luck may be about to run out. So do you want to play again? If you're ever looking for a match and you get tired of posturing in the Upper Cantina, just come down here and find me. I'll play you anytime. Go away.
Kiska nichu. Kimba muli ragwanaji. Kimba no kunixat abon. Kakinja nawabakaon. Tung abashun ni chunchi.
Kipuna! Kavatumpa kurpaliya moka paata! Chiyoka kutumpa kurpaliya!
One.
Oscar! Kiska nichu. The hupa botenya go GGPT.
Kipuna! Kavatumpa kurpaliya muka pata! Jiyokaku tumpa kupelea.
2.
Jiyokaku! Kimba mulira bonaji! Kuyami juski chika nai! Kupa baska dwana chichopa muska! Jiska da soki kupa bona na chaju!
Une podo rananu prata donko shirkasha. Jum apike.
3.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails. I don't normally go for these alien girls, but I've had some bad experiences with my own species lately. Maybe it's time for a change. Know what I mean? My name's Holden. Maybe you've heard of me. I work for Davik Kang. You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade. Because she's crazy. She started screaming that I was making advances, and the next thing I know, she's coming at me with a knife.
Yeah, right. Sounds to me like she was defending herself.
I admit I was drunk. Maybe I got a little fresh. But it was no big deal. She didn't have to cut me. Hey, you weren't there. She totally overreacted. What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty. Well, I guess you may be right. Besides, I've noticed some of the girls around here are giving me the cold shoulder since all this started. Okay, you win. Dia can live. Don't worry. I'll stick to my end of the bargain. I'll go tell Zax right now that the bounty is off the table.
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like Bantha Poodoo.
Kuyami juski chika nai! Tong patoga smaktilia! Tabit yubong kunki pangpa! Tong itwamaji human ak in ikatune!
Who you calling little girl, Chuba Face?
Ubabatu konchi! Jiska da soki kupa bona na chaju!
Just a sec, boys. Zalbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects. Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
Jiyokaku! Kimba mulira bonaji! Kuyami juski chika nai! Uba baska dwana chichopa muska! Jiska da soki kupa bona na chaju!
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Chubasa! Kimba mulira bonaji! Kaba volpa mulji gumaya!
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee. It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terra, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need... We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team. Well, you came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Terrace, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the Lower City gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Calo Nord. Davik's part of the Intergalactic Crime Syndicate, but I guess everyone knows that. I don't know much about space travel, but I hear that ship's fast enough to break the Sith blockade. Of course, this is all just secondhand rumor.
Where would he keep it, do you know?
If Davik does have a ship, he's got it locked up in his estate. Nobody gets in there, except the people working for Davik and the Exchange. Calo Nord's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy. He's killed more people than the Iridian Plague. I've seen him kill people just for trying to talk to him. He hangs around Zack's bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time, way beneath a bounty hunter of his caliber. I figure Calo's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the Exchange. I'd wager 1,000 credits that as soon as the quarantine ends, he'll be getting off this rock. There's only 2 gangs worth worrying about here in the lower city. The Black Bulkers and the Hidden Becks. Sometimes Zalbar and I hang out at the Beck base. The Becks are led by Gadden Thek. He's a good guy. Lost his sight in a swoop bike accident a few years ago, but even blind, he's a great leader. Not like that traitor Brezhik. Before he took over the Volkers, he was a Hidden Beck. Gadden considered that ungrateful space slug his adopted son. When Gadden went blind, everyone figured he'd step down and appoint Brezhik in his place. But Gadden figured Brezhik wasn't ready yet. He wanted him to wait a few years. But Brezhik was too impatient. He left to join the Volkers, and ever since, he's been waging a war to wipe Gadden and his Becks from the face of Terrace. This gang war in the lower city is totally the Volkers' fault. They're the ones killing everything that moves out on the streets. It's like they've gone insane. You going? Yeah, this dive is pretty boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go. Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
Chikun ita donga, iking kuno pa mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga kun kabe.
Chi gratulo da podrashi oneu kompa cintono muchuba. Loda dita kun, ita patisa batua kacha tutonga. Bagrasha kon tijaka Chubakaha, Chopa, Chawachuish, Yunku, Jodo, Jitbungarantan, Takunjustach, Miki, Grabelmogo, Kachichu, Ita Bodunga, Tolbabank, Wale Oganda, Naru, Chuchut, Mogesha Ponka, Bolawana Chipte, Pamule Slimo, Podada Nanga, Kumbist, Mule Rabes, Chi, Gratu, Loda, Pograshi, Oneu Kompa, Chintono Muchuba. Loda dita kun, ita patisa batua kacha tutonga. Bagrasha kon tijaka Chubakaha, chopa chawachuish, yunku. Jodo. Tava dumpa ku palia mukapata. Podana chaku. Chanshak bulara. Umrao chiska duchi. On chubanjiska yanki. Titoke gratun kun chichakun king kachachonobra. Bogra wala no tumbacha. Nechi chuna chubaching lordai itakun. Shagji
Kavadumpa kapaliamo napata, bonanakachu. Yin kin kun no ba mule rachi kun, tong nabun shanuyang. Witimembo rangthong, mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije, watu yama kama wona henak nek. Kin kun shi kakachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala mona reji. Ching pala niska mule tun ratatigin podranko. Disarcha doma wana kundatama. Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku. Yumawama nibo lora waisha waga shichi.
ta kumjus tak miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadana nanga kumbist mule rabest. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching pala mule tongking ba nunota.
Genchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami nonok. Bona nakachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kumkiba bu mulera. Kakin chak nawagawa bakon. Donk kiba nukunek. Tong abuk sha nak nong.
Tak bis tu ponko kokimak panka. Ching pala chiska mule tunarana nu prata tonko sicha tuma wamama tus keva toma.
Shagji kina lorcha watamwana. Kin kun shishikin. Ni kin kun ban witimembo rangthong. Mulira on.
Witam boragatong mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuangachun tize. Igruto haga jijiwa. What a
Witimembo rangthong. Mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Gokale chichi.
Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mulera chikun.
Shagji kina lorcha watamwana. Kin kun shishikin. Ni kin kun ban mulara.
mucha hatonga ya fulke. Chachiska to punta casa baka. Bana opto.
Mokao dang yafoki.
Ta kumjus tak miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale ok.
Gigi hakuji lorcha kin kuna. Vamuleri jikun. Kaji chutula podoto pun. Witimembo rangthong. Mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse.
What?
Yes? Yes?
Kipuna, Onana Kacho, Kimba Kachi Chunai Saudunga, Taukum Justak Mike Grabil Mogo, Topada Vukwaya Gando Danaga Chuchut, Moga Rundi Haudunga Tung Kimba Nankungek, Wana Kumbis, Chimpayamui, Kununkabi, Tuknen Tangjo, Kunne Mulirabest. Paris Manaris, Donjonea Hakono, Mulera Yonunaze, Chichi Muibidwa Naita Wish, Muline Bovone, Uvana Tula Boda, Yamijusa.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that, as long as we don't end up on the list of their victims.
Tumiranano Prata Tunkyo, Searcha Toma Toma. Kawawul Pamulji, Kumana, King Konshashi King, Neken Kolnova Mulera.
Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
Kachi Chonai Saudunga, Taukum Justak Mikega, Tombatura Smaktilia, Gioka Kolmolera, King Konjo Peshak, Nova Muleraji, Jerion Toranchi, Aithatia, Chachis Kadon Puta, Kasabubaka, ho 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 ho, Chibeduana Nibobo, Kachi Chonai Saudunga, Labud. Kachi Chonai Saudunga, Tulpada Bungwaya Gando Danago Chuchut, Kawana Buta, Awia, Chibeduana Nibobo, Ungamunsha.
Oneu kompa jintono mochuba.
Ka chikun ita haudonga. King.
Ta kumjus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodonga. Dolbabank.
Runda di hodonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez.
Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Dong na bungsha nununya. Dong patukashmak talea. Kuyami juz chikata na patoga.
You can't just walk in here. This is the hidden back base. How do I know you're not a Vulkar spy sent to kill Gadon Thek? A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Beck's open-door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulkar gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now. Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulkars or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zedra watching his back. Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The hidden Becks are watching you.
Hold it right there. Who are you, and what is your business with Gaddon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gaddon. Brezhik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gaddon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brezhik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you? A foreign army invades Taris, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from. If the Sith ever moved in down here, all the swoop gangs would unite against them. We'd use hit-and-run guerrilla tactics to pick them off. Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably do something much more grand and deadly.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower city, and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war. I tried to explain this to Brezhik, but he and his Vulkars won't listen. The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gaddon. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda. I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner. Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
They still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brezhik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her. I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brezhik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brezhik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race. I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose. The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hidden Becks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friends free. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back. Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Vale.
Mission? Gaddon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulcar base, it's her. She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity, but you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator. A simple disguise might have worked on the Upper City guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway. I like to be prepared. Eventually, the Sith are going to try to drive us out of the Undercity. Sith disguises might give my people the edge we need in a crucial battle. Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? I suggest you hurry. The swoop race is coming up, and we want you to have time to practice before the race.
Ready? Let's go! How'd you like that? Yes?
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
Karatumpa kunpa yiyamokapata! Bonanay kachu. Yinkin kuno ba mulirachi kun. Donna bunsha nyunyan. Kavavul pa mulji kamana.
Unga biro tonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tongking ba nunotak. Tugning chatukunde mulerabes.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way? Okay.
Tunipudu. Rana no prata dunkno sercha. Ichua penki.
Watana wama mulera. Kenchun tu pashak. No wapule muleraji. Jonitun turji chiwi itado. Bola una dichek. Palamure slimo wanga kun bisching.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Kandros. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
Those Vulkars are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being that pathetic little gang of theirs makes them important. Gaddon keeps his hidden Becks in line, but Brezhik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik's smart, he'll slap that young punk back down. I'm someone you don't want to get on the bad side of. And I'm not one for small talk. I don't have time to stick around here anyway. Davik's got me working on a special assignment.
Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra. Tangi wama jiko na. Donk ipa nonku nek abog. Chiyokaku! Kinba mulira dwanaji. Kuyami juski chika nai. Uba baska dwana chichopa muska. Jiska da soki kupa bona na chachu.
Here's a bounty on your little green heads. I'm here to collect.
Just krunki do patslimo. Chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Kinba mulira dwanaji. Kinba noku nikset abog.
That's the plan.
Yes?
How'd you like that? You asked for this! You asked for this! What?
Yes?
Uh-huh.
Yes? No problem. Got it.
Stop right there, or I'll give you a blaster shot right between the eyes. Now, what are you doing here? No, I'm the one with the blaster pointed at you. I get to ask the questions. What are you doing here? Well, go explore somewhere else. There's nothing interesting for you here. This is your only warning. If you bother me again, you won't walk out of here alive.
Ready? What?
I gave you a chance to get out of here and leave me alone, but I guess you're just too stupid to take it. Now you'll see why I'm the most dangerous assassin on Taris.
Ready? Sure.
Here!